Because I mean, I've always looked at you as someone who has always been on the spotlight. I mean,
so what he means is that once he steps in the room,
he's the spotlight.
everything changes.
Yes.
Like
When I hold this light, you go.
Do you understand?
I was confused in school for the most part. Like I didn't know what I was doing. So I'm an engineering student. I could go dance for Ete.
Wow.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking. It was tough like that. Like I hated school. I didn't like. I was confused. I didn't feel like an engineer. You know, mechanical boys and all of those things. So when they're having a conversation, you can tell that these guys are proper.
Yeah, speaking all those their physics and their engineering terms, their talk.
My brother, when they start, they move.
You will shift, man.
But before you have jumped. There's so many things I feel like me and this guy should talk. Because in case you guys don't know, me and this guy went to the same secondary school.
Right.
So people are talking about me as a talented person. You guys don't know this guy was a rapper back then. This guy, Tupac.
No wonder you're playing
this guy. All of a sudden, he just called me. It was supposed to be on YouTube. And I said, Spotty, you know what? I have an idea. Let's take it to the cinema. I'm like, which cinema you want to carry that shot? It was 20-something minutes. And it was like, he said he wanted to take it to the cinema. Like, I was doubting. I was like, bro, why? We'll just go disgrace ourselves. Guess what? We put out a trailer for that stuff. You guys don't believe what happened. That's it. When Don Jazzy posted it.
Are you serious?
I'm not even joking. Big shout out to Don Jazzy, by the way. They posted it. And that was when we knew, you know what, it looks like there's something here.
Wow.
On the day we made some money. And guess what? I now started telling myself, wait, it's possible. Wait, people really do come to the cinemas to watch film and make this way.
It is what it is. It is what it is. By Victor and Casey.
Spotlight.
My G.
Spotlight.
I want okay, more start.
You know, we don't start. We don't start.
We don't start. I know we don't start. I've been want to ask you, say, wait, before you go anywhere, that's Spotlight where you come. Does it feel weird to call me Spotlight?
No.
Yeah, because you know, say most of the people will say I know right from like secondary school.
Yeah.
Sorry, I stole the show from you.
Continue, no,
Yeah.
please.
So the people will say I know from secondary school is kind of weird.
Okay, to them. What did they
Yes.
call you in secondary school?
No, it's Sulox now, bro.
Sulox.
Yeah, Sulox.
Okay, are you serious? So Sulox moved
So
from...
anybody will know if you say you're calling me Ogegbo.
Okay, no, yeah,
or
Sulox, secondary school, yeah, Ogegbo,
yes.
yeah.
So after secondary school, if I see anybody, any like Nas, I don't know like this. If anybody just see me, just says Sulox like my life.
Yeah, you have to have known you from...
When I see one guy, the guy, maybe like when we did SST, the guy go there maybe like
just one.
Yeah, maybe like just three, just two.
Okay, yeah.
When the guy said don't grow beards everywhere, the guy just say Sulox, just come greet me.
Yeah,
and you say if I want I'm not gonna say I don't old, bro. You know, so when they grow, you're not gonna say you don't.
You know, yeah.
So you don't look at your body like
I can't just hear the guy say, no, bro, don't do that. No, bro, when you get SST, I did just.
The guy remind you.
The guy say, now you be my bros. Now you're supposed to lie down for you.
Are you serious?
I'm not joking. Anyways, carry on.
But that's it. So I think I don't remember when you changed that name, but I mean the name just Spotlight.
Spotlight, yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean I've always looked at you as someone who has always been on the spotlight. I mean,
so what he means is that once he steps in the room,
he's the spotlight.
Everything changes.
Yes.
Like
when I hold this light, you go.
Do you understand? Yeah. So I mean, because not many people know your journey.
No.
Like how I know your journey. Like so, I mean, seeing you, and I think that's that thing about when you see, you know, someone you know who had a passion for something, and eventually you see it in reality.
Yeah.
So it's almost like it's personal for you, man. Like, you know, there's certain things I've seen and I'm just so proud. Why? Because this dude from secondary school, you see, when you see him on Castigator, you see him doing the stunts. You know, I remember watching Merry Men,
right,
and knowing that he was like a key person on the stunts. I watched when he was doing with, was it Jim Ike? Where I was like, see my man. Do you understand? Because then in secondary school, whenever he wants to, he watches a lot of movies. So after school, when we go holiday, this guy will go and load. So when we resume school, he's the one who now meet because he knows how to bring the movie to life. Right. And all those action movies, you know.
He will explain
You will start
First question.
Yes.
How did you cope with Of course, I know that your parents will say we have sent you to school to read. You need to read. You need to pass your exams. How did you marry your passion and excel in your academics?
Yeah.
Right. How did you navigate those things? How did you navigate through that season?
The guy was in A class now.
My
so
brother, I'm not married, at least, you know. Might blow your mind back. Yeah. So I come from a family where my father, right? He sat me and my brother down and he said, there are only 2 courses, right, in this world that brings money. So one is engineering, one is medicine, right?
I know
one of you will be a medical doctor, and the other person will be an engineer.
One choose.
My pastor make one of us choose. Me will be senior when I say engineering. My brother chose medicine. Right. So since then, he did this thing where he sort of programmed me to believe that I'm supposed to be an engineer. Right. So I went on with that. You know, I have to be an engineer. I was in science class. Yeah, I think I did okay when I was in A class. For me to be in A class that time,
You be top dog. You're a top dog. Yeah, you might not have been, you know, but yeah, you're in A class.
Yes. So we managed notebook for secondary school. You know,
you don't manage.
But the thing I say, the moment you enter university, but you meet different kinds of people.
Yeah.
We were more liberal at the time.
Yeah.
You know, you meet people who discover their talent really early.
Yeah.
So the thing I say, you start seeing boys where they, come on, man. I wanted to be like I thought dance was going to change. Like I can say if I go, do you understand? At the time, that was what people knew me for. That was what people loved me for. That was what gave me. You know that thing where we say, you know, say me and Victor Fide, we work, I go somewhere now. Victor and a fine boy, they go say, oh, fine boy.
Premium.
They know they look me like that. So
your brand.
They hear. I'm the person where I quick discover myself. I
you did.
I might not be Victor. But I have something
to offer to the world. Yeah.
Girls loved at the time.
Really?
Yeah. Don't worry, because it just about Judith. You remember that girl? Wait, I buy that thing for that year. Wait, you remember that story? You remember? Wait, who be the person who can advise me that year? No, we are still going back to my passion. Who can advise me that year? You know, you remember this story?
I remember.
What happened that time?
I can't remember the full this thing. I remember that there was a point where both of us, where you met me for.
We will come back to that. So, but let me quickly finish this one. But how I was able to marry, I was not able to marry.
Right.
So when I go into the university, I met a lot of people, different people. You know, like I don't know if you guys have read about YWAP, WWJD. There's so many like groups like that. Universities, Federal University of Technology.
Okay, FUTMINA.
So there were so many talented people, and when you see these boys, you're like, what? Like, yo, who are these guys? And you know, and these guys, and I thought I was the guy when I was in secondary school, but when I got to
because you were the guy in secondary school.
Yes, when I got to university, I saw like, they humble me. Yeah. Oh, they humble me. There was one of them was Captain Quest. Captain Quest was the guy back then. You know, this guy was leading young, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it was just so, I told myself, you know what, let's end with the right department now. Do you get what So I think I started, you know, like, I did derail, I was confused in school for the most part. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. So I'm an engineering student, I did go dance for Ete.
Wow.
I'm not joking. It was tough like that. Like I hated school. I was confused. I didn't feel like an engineer. When in a mix of engineers, you know, there's a way medical students have there's a way engineering students like that. So when you
call them engine boys.
Exactly, you know, mechanical boys and all of those things. So when they're having a conversation, you can tell that these guys are proper.
Speaking all those, they are physics and they are engineering terms, they are talk.
My brother, when they start, they move.
You will shift, man.
Because I know they there, you know, and they know. They know that, you know, so, but, so because my father really had a dream of having, you know, an engineer as a son and all that. It was.
I just wanted you guys to succeed, really, parents at that time.
They were like, you know what, let me do it for my pops and just graduate and pass the certificate to him. And, let him just, you know,
be happy.
Dream just come to say, okay,
this thing
I have a child that wanted to be an engineer, and he became but he came through. He came through with it. So yes, that's it. But before you have jumped. There's so many things I feel like me and this guy should talk about. So in case you guys don't know, me and this guy went to the same secondary school.
Right.
Yeah.
Which was
gifted secondary.
So people are talking about me as a talented person. You guys don't know this guy was a rapper back then. This guy, Tupac.
No wonder you're playing these
This
songs.
guy, this guy made me love Tupac even more. Bro,
now I remember.
You still remember all those guys?
Now I remember.
This guy will rap.
Were you using those?
My brother.
No.
So during social
Nice. Yeah.
So I know that my own thing was the rapping stuff. This dude's own was the.
That's
So we had that.
You guys are doing things.
So you see, when it came to the rap game in secondary school, then I was like an outlaw when it came to that.
Right.
Thing. So so he just took me back memory lane.
So many things.
It was Tupac they called me.
Oh yes, we used to call him Tupac.
Even till now, that's the name they still call me.
And he was one of the neatest guys in my set.
Yeah.
I don't know how this guy did it wrong. You know, secondary school for us to press our cloth, come fold down. all in white now, white.
Sharp.
No, this guy was off-white. So this one a proper
Chris.
The guy they get like different sets of provision. No, even go Vita that year. He get some kind of Vita. I don't know whether Wala Vita or whatever Vita it was. The guy like he said.
By school they call him planful. The guy always they planful.
This man who they ever broke go.
This girl's very organized.
Onochi dated the finest girl in my set.
Who is there?
I don't know. We're not going to mention her name. She's married now, so I don't think it's right for us to mention.
Yeah.
Onochi, you want me to go on? You want me to go on, bro?
Okay, you guys are calling him Onochi.
Yes, Onochi, that's what we spoke. There was one time in school, back that there was this girl I used to like. She's not in Nigeria. It's like, I'm not going to mention her name. So I liked her back then. So my last card, I used to take buy stuff, come send and go girls hostel. I don't know, say the girl no like the gift. She now came with one of her friends, almost like 12 a.m. She sent someone to come and call me.
You.
And they called me and they returned the gift back to me. That thing I was devastated. You forgot
Yeah,
the story?
I remember.
Was this in junior school or
senior.
Senior school.
This man came.
I had to give this guy counseling.
This guy took me to his corner, sat me down.
So you see where this coaching thing
started. This guy was like he was talking as like an adult.
Right.
So all those things when they talk, the thing they enter here, they come up for years. But yeah, it was just nice. So some of the things when I remember about is it was he's an amazing person. So
I mean, I'm really happy. You know, so the issue, because it's been a big deal. Like a lot of people, like if you pay attention to what it was you had from when you were little, there's something about it that it's in your makeup that is what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
And in trying to just make money, survive and all, we just drop it aside.
Yes.
You know, so I'm somebody who celebrates passion. You know, anybody who is able to it's not. So the thing is, people think is but it's not easy. Let's not get it twisted, because if this man starts, do you understand? Like, but there was a day I just opened Instagram, you know, and I saw him. Like immediately I just opened Instagram. I just saw him. I saw him with Uzo. I saw him with Shine. I saw him with what's the other fair guy? I've forgotten his name. Like I saw them on stage. I saw him pointing and it just brought goose pimple. Why? Because way back in secondary school, the platform where he's standing now, that's the story of that thing started from there. And the courage. So it's the courage, because it's one thing, because he's doing something in the movie industry, he's doing something in that space that is not common. You have many actors, but the stuff he does, the stunts, I mean, to come and now even direct the whole vampire stuff and all, I was like, no, we need to have this conversation. Like, what's the journey been like? What's the journey? How come you stayed on this thing? Right. How come you stayed on this thing?
So first things first, one thing I think life has taught me is that, how do I say, this is very tough. Just thinking back, because let me quickly say something back. My father didn't necessarily like the idea of me wanting to go the direction.
They won't.
But let me just quickly jump to the end. My father, one day, as I don't grow before we be the fair, I come and say, did you really want to be what you wanted to be? When I asked him that question, it was quiet for a while. I know what he said. He said no. That what he wanted to be was a DJ. So he even came from a generation where things were tougher. He was tough, but my grandfather was tougher. They create you want me DJ from house.
Do you understand?
When all your mates, you know.
So you see.
So his dreams was cut short. You get what I mean?
So this is not genetics.
So
You
I
don't
sort
need
of
DJ.
asked him that question because I told him, I said, why do you want me to be an engineer when my mind, that's not, so my everything is telling me this is not who I am. I have never, and I keep saying this, I never felt like that's where I was supposed to.
Comfortable in your place.
Yes, it never felt like home. But let me take you back to your question. How was I able to
the journey.
to manage the journey?
Yeah.
So the journey is more, like you said, passion, right? I love what I was doing at the time. I was in science class.
Yeah.
We're doing all that physics and seeing the likes of Mola.
Yeah, Mola.
Caleb,
Shout out to Mola.
Mola, Caleb. I'm also going to say one story, right?
Yeah.
Quickly, let me just quickly chip this in. Caleb was one of the best.
Yeah,
there were
Caleb,
two.
yeah,
Caleb and Judith. I did secondary school. Caleb was that guy that.
Caleb. Caleb was
we're
a
about to
standard.
write WAEC. Let me show you how much people had already seen who I am. I was like anything scuba. I don't need disconnect. So we're getting close to WAEC, and Caleb came to meet me and said, Sulox, I want Mimi and you talk.
Life.
He took me to the back of the hostel, he sat me down. I was upset. Yeah, I was upset. He now said, say the reason why we come this is our secondary school thing. This is the reason.
This is why we're here.
This is the reason. This is why people won't write back.
Yeah.
Forget all the, if you carry first for class, just one, just two, it no matter. This one, now the thing. He said, I've noticed this about you, right? I need you to forget everything that you're doing and focus on this exam when we want to write. So
after?
Yes, we can't write the exam.
Yeah.
So at that point, I was in a place where I was fighting who I am.
Yes.
And who
what you needed to do.
And what they wanted, like,
what the
people
want,
the society, exactly. So I was
rebel, you were stuck. Yeah.
When we finished, my brother, blessed now, only 2C or 3C now I get.
Yeah.
My wife was terrible. So that was when I realized that I think I'm beginning to disconnect, because that was when I started rapping. I rapped.
Yeah.
I rapped at some point. Yeah,
Are
you inspired
serious?
me. Don't worry, you inspired me. Hello.
You rapped in unit.
I rapped. I started going out from there. I went to university. I rapped for a while. I danced a lot. I danced for brands.
Yeah.
They were paying us.
They
were paying us like 15K that time. 15K as a university student was good money.
That time,
that 15K, as they pay you the 15K, the guy go collect them back, take 7.5, put for pocket, give you your 7.5, say maybe you take home, say my own share with that. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I managed to survive through school. It was tough. I wasn't going to classes. I was confused. How did I manage to? I don't know. I just managed. When I finished school, from there, I didn't want to do any work. I didn't want to do anything outside entertainment.
Yes, you
can relate.
I honestly didn't want to do anything. So I now started, what can I do? Music will not give you money immediately.
Yeah.
Acting will give you money immediately. So as at 2013, we did a music video.
Okay.
That was our first music video. We had a small record label at the time. We did a music video that was on Sound City.
Wow.
Yeah, that was my first music video that I ever got on Sound City.
Right. You serious?
That time with music, 500K, and I would shoot that. 2013, 500K. You know how hard to save up 500K.
500K.
We can't shoot the video. We constantly look for more money to promote the video. We managed it. It was tough. So in my head, I'm not like, am I going to continue saving money and not be able to, So that's how I what? And I noticed that if I was the one that shot this music video, do you know that 500K for enter my pocket?
Okay.
You get that?
So you start thinking as the business person.
Why? I've been an artist for a while. I was singing, dancing, alive, money not there. And showbiz, by you show.
It's showbiz.
You are showing a lot, but you don't have, rubber not day. So hold on now. So which I do? I can't the reason I say I cannot be broke. No, I can't. I cannot
be doing all this.
So from there, I now started learning video editing.
Yeah.
I'll call people on a chair. What do they do? It wasn't on a chair per se, but I'll call you. So I'm like, what do you do? I'll encourage people to want to do stuff, and that's how. Let me just I started filming stuff from there. I went into. Someone told me that I have a nice. Do I have a nice voice, girl?
Yeah, you have it now. So badass voice.
A good baritone.
Your baritone, man.
So someone say that I say make I try radio. That's how I got into radio. I did radio. So let me now tell you where all of this made sense. Listen to this.
Okay.
I danced. When I was on radio, I did radio. I thought people made me believe that radio was something that I needed to do. So I did radio. When I was doing radio, I learned sound engineering. I would go into the studio. That was what drew me to Cool FM at the time. I loved the combination of their sound. I hope I'm not talking too much.
No, talk.
I loved their sound engineering. I learned over time. Then I learned a few other things, so let me now take you here. So what I do today, I'm into filmmaking, right? Yeah. So I did music. I realized I did music not because I was supposed to do music. I did music. I danced not because I was supposed to be a dancer in the future. I danced because dance was what led me into all these action sequences that I do. I'm also very good at sound engineering. When like the film part, I do all my sound engineering myself. I realized that I had to go to Cool FM to learn not to be an on-air personality, but to also the sound engineering part is what I'm using today. To also enhance some of my, like editing and all.
So this is the hero's journey now.
So this is this. So I also, like all of those things, like from the filming to the days I met a friend. Big shout out to Daisy, who also taught me some things.
Yeah.
Right. She would teach me how to present myself, how to brand myself, how to just what I'm supposed to say and what not to say. Yeah. I'm sure by the time she watches the video, I know I'm in trouble. All of those things. So I feel like I went through all of that to become, to get where I am today, and I'm grateful. And you said something is very key. So that passion thing, but you have to be someone. You have to love it. Yeah. You guys love her. If you love Amba, you can't
go any length.
You have to love it. The love is the first thing. Once you love it,
you can go any length.
Yes, it's a love. Yeah, it's a love. Yeah.
And so another thing I also feel is self-awareness.
Oh yes.
We talked about it earlier. Yeah. And, you have to be self-aware to know yourself, because it's when you know yourself that you see the inclinations you have to, certain things. Because most times it's as you go in life that you look back and you're able to, because if you live that which is true to you, over time, you'll be less of who you are.
Oh yes.
You'll be less of, you are not real, you're not authentic. So, but when
you see the dance it talks about, sorry to interject, you see the dance it talks about, I can't dance very well anymore.
Because you have aged.
Yes. No, it's not even about the age. He said it.
Yeah.
If this thing is yes close to me, the moment I distance myself, this thing will distance itself from me. So it's normal.
You have to hold
but
it.
Something else has taken over.
Yes.
And I have accepted it.
That.
Yeah.
Which is production.
Production, all the stunts, sequences and all those things.
So I think you have transmuted even the dance to the stunts.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Because even so, at the end of the day, I
don't have martial art training. People always ask me, like, do you have martial art training? To this, no. If you're a dancer and you're a dancer with charisma, with dancer with guess what? God, like,
because that was all you were. That's all you were.
You go do all those things. Yeah.
You go on well. So they think there's no magic.
Yeah.
It's a journey. One lady, let me give you this. One lady met me one day. I don't have much. For me, I don't think my following is heavy. I just think it's my work that speaks for me. I have about 30-something thousand followers.
It's organic.
She met me when Potako was shooting a film. And she went through my page. And she's wondering why I know a lot of celebrities and why they know me and all that. Yeah. She doesn't know anything about me. And she walked up to me and said, why did you buy followers? And in my head, I'm like, really?
Is that what you take me for?
Is that what you think of me? Yeah. Do you know, I'm a very humble person.
Yeah, I know you.
So in my head, I'm like, first things first, you don't know my journey.
Yeah.
I told her, do you know how many, I have interviewed Oxlade. I have interviewed Adekunle Gold on radio. I have interviewed Yemi Alade. I have interviewed virtually everybody. I have met people.
Yes.
I have worked. Where were you?
Do you understand?
When I was building and I was going, all of those things, when I was doing all
the price.
Where the hell were you? I told her, you said if I bought followers, do you think Chidi Mokeme is going to follow me on IG? Do you think I paid for someone to follow you?
Exactly.
Do you think I paid for all the big names that follow me today? It's my work that speaks for me. I told her, listen, there are people who have 10 million followers and you don't know about them.
True. Definitely.
You know that?
Definitely.
Why talk like example?
Say that again. Say there are
people with 10 million followings today, right? And you don't know, you've never heard about them.
Yeah, true.
By the way, when they confuse me, they said it was mirror.
Anyhow, we're the same. We're all at the same.
But that's that.
Yeah. So I mean, so Castigator, because I've been.
Castigator. Continue, yes. Castigator changed my life, but I want to hear
Please
it.
tell me about that. How did it come to be? Because I see, I look at your Instagram and I saw the episodes, and I picked. So was it like a season kind of thing? What was the idea behind it? How did it,
So you see, Castigator is the turning point of my life.
Okay.
Right. So you see all those things I told you
remember
about.
when you started that Castigator.
Remember that time remember those things I said about my life and everything, right?
Yeah.
So I was still confused. I wanted to leave radio also at the time. Okay. So
how long did you do radio?
7 years.
Wow.
So fortunately for me, I don't even want to talk about that radio because I haven't suffered that one.
You got talk that radio.
So when I was on radio, they brought my co-host. Big shout out to Daisy.
Daisy, big shout out to Daisy.
Big shout out to. Please, you should shout out to her.
Daisy.
So Daisy is someone who recognizes talent.
Right.
She recognizes talent. Shout out to her. So she now, she sat me down. She started telling me about stuff that she thinks that I can do.
Yeah.
And so there was one dance video I did and it was slow motion, and we spoke about what I can do with slow motion, and we spoke about doing the fight sequence with and so in my head I'm thinking, what can I do? She now said, you know what, you could do something, we could call it the Castigator. All you need to do is it's just like it's a superhero, but he's like a neighborhood local guy. But he does like
all of these things.
It comes through for people, that kind of thing. So we did it. So guess what? So that's the thing. I've done a lot of things on social media that we spent a lot of money and didn't get so much engagement. Yeah. But that was the first thing I ever did in my life.
Yes.
That skyrocketed. Yeah. So when we did the first episode, for the first time in my life, I had 100,000 views on Facebook.
Hey,
100,000.
Are you serious?
When we now did the second one, that was when my life now changed.
Wow.
He listened to this. When we did the second one, I had 100 and something views on YouTube, right? I was depressed. Really? I was down. Yeah. So there was this guy at the time on radio. He used to disturb me a lot. That he wants his artist to, he wants me to promote his artist on radio. So I wasn't even in a good place. The guy was always calling me.
You.
I know the pick. He would pay.
Because they pay you guys to push stuff. Yeah. Back in the days.
Not necessarily. I don't call it pay. But it is there's a budget for it.
Yeah.
You get it's it's part of you are entitled to.
Yeah.
So the guy was disturbing me. I didn't. So one day he just sent a message. He now said, "Bros, I posted that your video on Twitter. It has 10,000 views." Woo! I dey come and drink small juice. I dey come. My hand is shake. So when I did that, the screenshot the thing and sent to me, and I was like, really? Thinking.
Now maybe this.
I'm like, for real? Wait, I'm shocked. It posted the full video, almost the fight part. It just this is the best video. This is the best fight scene I've seen. That was like 2019, I get 19 years. So when I was like, really? The next thing he just sent it back to me again and said it's 56,000. No, we never start. I'll give him the screenshot. Everything I had is saved. The next thing he said it is 100. The next thing it was like, bros, we don't reach 500,000. Before guess what? I never start. Before I know what is happening. I was thinking of saving money to give Tunde Ednut to post it that time. Before I know what's happening, I saw it on Tunde Ednut's page. Before I know what's happening, I saw it from Yaba left to this. Everybody was posting. I'm like, what is going on? So in my head, I'm like, really? At that point, I felt like, maybe this is what I'm supposed to do.
Wow.
Do you get what I mean? Like, because I've always...
So life saw you in your depressed state and wanted to throw you something.
Pulse NG reached out to me. Wow. They gave me my first interview. BBC reached out, but we never did the proper interview. They just sent me, they kind of acknowledged what I did and all. I got a lot of interviews at the time. Collaborations started coming in. I'm like, just this small thing I did. I got a message from AY. AY from Lagos. Sexy still called me and said someone wants to talk to you, and and guess what? It was AY. I was very surprised. Before you know what was happening,
was that when you guys now did Merryman?
Yes, that was so. It was that period that he now said, you know what? I needed to come and just do
was AY like Stunt?
AY. I worked. AY is a
mover.
AY likes to see young people grow. So like, if I had a waiter. I remember the waiter.
The waiter, yeah.
Yes, a big shout out to AY. Big shout out to Mr. Darlington.
Big shout out to AY.
Oga.
Thank you.
Because I remember the waiter itself. They allowed me. It's on Netflix, by the way. They allowed me to edit the fight sequences because I remember when that one I don't to talk. I did jump, but yeah, my master just talk about because it's So I remember when we did that one, he just called me and said he doesn't like what Spotty. I want to send it to you. Make sure. Big shout out to Mr. Darlington, by the way. Right. So I did the edit myself, and when he saw it, he loved it, and that's what's on Netflix. Okay. So so it was my edit that. So the Castigator was what changed my life, right? For me, that's the most interesting part. It's not even about Castigator changed my bearing. For me, that's what got me into the industry. I was very, very fortunate because when I go into the industry, I see a lot of young people, and people who have been hustling for a long time, and you see them. They say they pay them. They don't pay them well. But when I was very fortunate when I got on the board, for some weird reasons, people saw me differently. I wasn't. People would ask me how much we would pay you. Like, it's not like this is what they I was just very fortunate.
You.
Yeah.
They like another thing again. I'll always say is your personality. Do you understand? I think from secondary school you're a very humble person. Do you understand? So I think that's another thing that we probably don't even pay attention to. That you have passion and everything and all. Sometimes your personality can be stopping you from entering certain rooms. Do you understand?
I agree.
Some people, it could be that you're so good that your personality is not even, there are people that we know that are stubborn. Do you understand? But they are so good but I think it's very important that, you're a humble person. Doesn't mean that you think less of yourself, but you just carry yourself like with everybody. So I think that's something I know that Sulox has that endears him to people, and people just want to look out for him. So I know that's a thing. So another part now is how did Wifey see this whole thing?
Oh, okay.
That's one problem people have when it comes to life partner.
Yeah.
How is she? Because life partner has to support this. Just like he got depressed at some point. It's part of the journey. In terms of passion journey, because it's almost like you're on the edge. You don't know what is in tomorrow. If you had it all figured out, but because of all those uncertainties and all,
So one thing I've always I feel like God has really helped me to be able to do is make sure I provide. So if I provide back, I realize that the moment you put your people in a really good space, my brother, I feel deal like this. I feel get only 5 shirts and 2 jeans. I'm good, right? But you see those people, once you're able to put them in a place, just sort them back. Go and find way out, because I travel a lot. I'm either in Port Harcourt today or I'm in Lagos because of work. I like Abuja. But so if I have work outside, you have to go and go from like one place to, so because you have to sometimes a project can last 1 month plus, And
true.
Some projects, once you're done with one another, comes.
Good.
So it means, say, you'll be away for a long time. So you have to make sure that these people are like in a really good space. And now person will be say also like what they do.
So you see another thing.
Now person will like what they do.
She believes.
So they always make sure say you're going to do it. Just make sure you bring money. Or will you buy me when you're coming back? Say, what do you want? I'll come buy the one my money carry.
Do you understand? Very key.
We are money rich.
So but just the key thing is just always make sure that these people like, because you can't go and hustle and come back and home is not it's not a home. It shouldn't be a house.
Should be a house.
It should be a home.
I think I see a lot of God's hand. What I want to say.
Favor. I guess
supernatural. Supernatural movement. Everything that has happened has been a supernatural movement.
Rema!
Supernatural movement. Even for everything you are saying, you know what? Because you see, You see this dance thing, So,
you guys revisit this dance thing.
Yeah. I will revisit it. I just want to
see the right man,
I see
Shege Banza.
You go see Shege.
Pro Max.
Hey, bro, one of the ones I did. So I used to choreograph.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Was it more hip hop?
More, I was a hip hop guy.
Okay.
More hip hop guy.
Nice.
So, of course I used it when we got into school as support. So we're doing it. I was choreographing for one of the names in Enugu that time, not very big. So we went to do one show, one of her songs in the album. So we went to do one of the songs. So we had to shoot all night.
Are you serious?
Yes. So we and you know when you're producing now, we're going back again, and those dance. The routine was energetic.
Oh yeah.
Everything has
as long
to
as
be
your energy has to be on point. Energy.
They say, come on, we're going pop. You go fire. Oh boy. After that process.
My brother.
You can go louder. That night moment.
5 bar.
5 baka.
I tell you. I was like, what?
After all that.
See all these things they're saying?
You could relate.
And when the video came out, everybody they call you.
They hype, say, guy.
I see you say you did. You don't hammer.
Yeah, now that's the idea, that's the thinking. So
Might give me one JC. Get one time where I go to West Coast dance for Sunny Danger. Yeah. So for the video, Sunny Danger and I choreographed it in one of the songs. They don't play that song, don't they? But that song, they tell us to dance, then you get one part of the song where they think do woo. They can't dance and they can't go down, do like dog. Woo. I'm not even joking. My brother, now 7.5. No, we say the 7.5 now immediately. You know that kind of way you will go, come, they'll take later. I pursue. My mama disturbed me, say, wait, she want the food for any 7.5. They never give you that 7.5 because they don't like the idea of just going up and down, dancing.
They need to see something. Something has to.
So that's the thing. That's the problem parents have.
Of course now.
Folks had.
But
I had to as well. It didn't make
Baba
sense.
say more dance, then you can't go car, you kick your broomstick. I can't go down, go like. I do like dog that. I don't dance for brands. Dance for brands, they will tell you say now like this how much. So it's maybe like now 15K. They supposed to do you bless your back fast for.
I didn't tell you that I want mad.
Now 15K. Inside the 15K, you where you can't tell me say we get one.
You go find you have
you get percentage inside that 15K. When it's you, the guys we carry the work come from Lagos, come now. Can't do the thing. They have their own percentage. They go come carry us from state to state. They get one basketball competition. Now we they do like the halftime.
Right.
Big shout out to Lomi. He's in the UK now. Lomi is in the UK now.
Yeah.
Me and I go dance. We dance almost 7.5. We go again so fast. Shit, we don't miss some things for school. It was crazy.
Journey. Okay. So it brings me to what I'm saying because you know what, in that journey, so as I was moving, I just realized that this cannot be a path to
survival. Because survival the chop passion. No? You go chop out through it
for breakfast. For breakfast, because in that journey, I met people who were better dancers.
Oh yeah.
But when you look at Valerie, because you look at that thing, you now ask yourself, is this
Oh, you're gonna ask that question, especially because you're a man and you're growing, and age is not.
Age is not your side. It's not your side.
You ask yourself, so
you know what's funny? Sorry to.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? When you see this man, you know they follow you, they do the dance. They walk where they run from. For inside that walk, you don't get house. Inside that work, you don't furnish your apartment. Inside that work, where they run from, you don't buy car.
True.
That thing put a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah.
And because your parents will also say, oh, you never see Victor way the way they do. You did there before they dance, they go.
The pressure of peer pressure.
I am telling you.
It is real.
It is real.
It is real. It is real.
It will mess you up. So you have to be someone who's very, that's the thing, you have to be someone who's very passionate. You guys believe.
You must believe.
See, the belief is on another level. It's on another level. So I did this thing to the extent that I came for youth service. So Mnet was doing something, I came I went to represent. I was among people who were selected to go and represent Abuja.
Yeah.
So One TV. That's the it was
nice.
One TV at the time. Yeah. But guess what? They lodged us in that place for 1 week, lockdown, where you have to perfect your routine. So we did contemporary, we did traditional, like 3 routines in that space of. But guess what? When I was there and I saw people who said they had been dancing
for years.
Hi! That one will kill
bro.
I
saw people, like when you come, you don't see that this is their life.
Yes.
But they will still enter boss school.
Yes, now.
Like, you could just say, and that time I'd already served in the bank.
Yeah, okay, you're served.
At that time, it's not like I always had money to do some of my immediate problems.
Yeah.
But you will still be hearing gist in that space.
Yeah.
That maybe they are waiting for someone to send them one thing.
Yeah, and dancers always have that problem where they don't pay your balance.
Pay them.
Balance not problem. You go.
They will pay me acts. Then you will be dancer. We follow go stage.
Yeah.
We they back. We they support the main act. It's a problem. They give on a straight.
Yes, no.
Story go follow on.
No story. They always follow on. It's always like it's tough.
It's tough.
It's tough.
So for you to have navigated, I'm just trying to picture, just to round up what I'm saying, to navigate that space and
it was I think. Continue, finish.
You can't be the first son in the house.
Yeah, that pressure. I know that
you
pressure.
Cannot be. I'm the first child. I'm the first son, so you can't.
Okay, that time I went for that. This thing in Mnet. So some people were calling their family members to come and watch them because they told us you can tell your family they will be in the studio.
Okay.
While they are shooting. My father said,
okay,
that he will leave what he's doing
to come and watch dance.
He's coming
to watch that.
Okay, wake up,
I'm not doing it.
Same thing when I talk about it. It's very key. If you're able to prove your parents wrong,
you need to.
My father is my biggest fan now.
Do you understand?
My father shares link of your AI. So because I'm trying to advance, because that's where the world is gravitating towards right now. So I've been taking courses in AI. My father would send me link. My papa would be say, I tell and say we had a serious fight that time. When I was done, he wanted me to work with NEPA, right? Because that was what he was doing at the time.
Big bread,
so he say, I think the salary was $100,000 at the time. It was really good.
Something.
I said no. So I come to and say, what I want? And I say, I want to make him give me money. I go South Africa. I go learn film. My papa say no. If he will give me money now for masters, I say no. So no, just they go back and forth. No.
Yeah. So these
after
are
some time when the fight won't come too much. So because I think he also wanted to, so because he also didn't want to lose
I think I just disconnect.
Yes, there's something about you just doing it without them. As much as they want you to be successful, they also want to be a part of your story.
Of the story,
so I think it worried him a lot.
Yeah, of course.
So what he did at the time was support me. We got some money. I got a Mac laptop at the time. We paid for a course. We didn't do the South Africa thing anymore. He would come to me and he would come and tell me, listen, he's not going to give me money. He kept on doing it over time,
And your mind, they battled that. Do you understand?
Yeah, but now he's
at
very
the end of the
proud.
day.
He tells his friend that Spotlyt is.
It's a big deal. So see, when you finally arrive.
Big shout out to my pops.
Shout out to Daddy. Like
Ogegbo.
So in all of this, our parents have
the best intention. The best intention.
For us. They are just juggling with their affairs at the time.
They want
they want you to be
dependent.
They don't want anything to go wrong.
They think they know what's best for you. That's just the only mistake. What was
From
best
their
for them?
lens at the time.
From their lens,
What was best for them?
And I always, this is one of the things I see. I'm looking in hindsight. It's also what is guiding me. I always say that be careful. Your children are not yours. They are through you, but they are not your own. So that which has brought them through you knows what he has put in them. There's a reason. Yours is to be the light, to look at them.
Come on, preach. Preach.
Because see, you need to, as a parent, you need to understand that you are more a custodian, a guardian.
Oh yes.
You need to pay attention to that child and find
what is it that
I wanted to say something that you see all those dancers and all that is, think about the footballers, Ronaldo, Messi and all. What they know how to do is to play football. But if you leave them to manage the business part, they will not know how to do it. So there is that side that you have to find somebody. You have to find somebody who believes you, somebody who understands the business side of that which you are doing.
Yes.
Do you understand? Like, you can't do it alone. You are the talent.
Yes.
You need the business head that can brand you, that can guide you, that can do the research to say, see, this thing you need to move to this level. You know, you made some statements about somebody who said, okay, you need this dancing, like somebody needs, you are the raw talent.
Yeah.
So I think it's very important that one, as parents, that from very early pay attention to the child. Don't try to imprint what you want. I hope
most times the thing is, most of our parents, they project their fears on us.
Yes,
so
you understand.
So human beings naturally feel like the fact that I as a person can achieve a thing, they project that fear for you. They make it seem like, because me I don't feel run am.
You don't get that you feel sometimes because now you're picking. They look at say you where
even when you manage one,
that fluke.
There's still a part of them.
Do you understand?
Sometimes also it is because of their experience.
It's the experience.
So it might not be them that couldn't do it. There might be a friend.
Yes.
There might be
where they believed that friend, but he couldn't. They're like, no,
you don't go there.
No. So I always say that you see the thing about passion. Don't think it will be handed to you. You must fight for it. You have to fight. You see this thing you said you did with your dad. I did it with my dad. Do you understand? And I think for me, the only guts I had is because I will always keep on saying it. I had a wife before I met her. Like when I was, now, who was the MC in my wedding. Do you understand? Yeah. So at the point when I was meeting my wife, she was about to be a chartered accountant. My dad is a chartered accountant. I was trying to study to be a chartered accountant. And this person watched me. And one day, I still remember that day. In conversation, she asked me, are you sure is this accounting thing?
That you want?
Yeah, because when she hears me, she sees there's something she sees that is not the accounting thing. See, my body cooled that day. But brother, that was how I gradually started navigating. And she told me something. She said, if you ask her, it's better to start out with that which is your own, which is you, which you know you could be the best, even if you take you another 10 years. Because I was telling her that I'm already in this thing. There's no problem. She said, are you really saying that? I remember that. She said, are you really saying that? Is it not better to spend another 10 years in something you're sure of that you can make out to be something than just be mediocre in something you know that, okay, you just be coasting? Yes. That was
hit you.
Now, guess what? As I got married, as we started on that journey, I remember one day, I still remember that day, 2016, April, my father called me and it was about me going to meet somebody for a job in accounting. I had a fight with my dad that night. My wife was in the room. I told him I'm not sending any CV to anybody. I'm done with the accounting part. He was like, are you mad? That he's talking to me. I said, I'm not going any to any accounting. He wanted to see it. I flipped. My wife now came out. She told me to. I could not hold it anymore. So, it's almost like a pressure I've been holding. Everybody's telling me to. My dad could not believe, he couldn't believe what he was hearing.
Because you're an adult.
I'm an adult. I wanted to. This is it. I wanted
to make decisions.
At the point I said, I don't need any. The only support I need is for you to believe me.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. I don't want you to do any other thing. I just want you to believe me. That's all. That's what I need from you. I remember that conversation. After that conversation, I cut the call, everything. My wife now sat me down and told me, you're going to have to call him and apologize. You need to understand where he's seeing it from. You have a family, and he's concerned about your family. Do you understand? So it calmed me down. So you see another part.
They didn't pick your call.
So I called him my mom called me the next day, and she was crying on the phone.
What happened?
This is not you. What the hell? What did you just do? How would you speak to him? So I told her that, I'm sorry. She told me, call him. You have to call him. So I called him. He picked the call. He picked the call. you know, and I started apologizing and everything. He kept quiet. He listened to me.
Man.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. He listened to me, everything. He now told me that, see, at the end of the day, it's just like a journey to Lagos. We all want you to get to Lagos. And all we are saying is we are looking at the best practical side to get to Lagos. And that's what the parent wants for. You don't want, no parent will be happy and their children are, you know, remarrying left and right and all. I told him, I get that. So he said, the most important thing he picked in the conversation, in what I was saying,
It's for you to believe it.
no, is the fact that I said that it is a decision of I and my wife. He said, if you and your wife have made that decision and you are ready to do this part,
No problem. Who am I?
yeah. And if I tell him that this is it and, you know, I want support and that's all, that he will give it to me. That was when I set up my company.
Oh, nice.
That was the same year we had an accident while going to bury her dad. My dad had an accident. And when we came back,
I remember this conversation.
Yes, I now resigned my job for some reason. And I remember my dad saying it because the guy encountered, my dad is late now, you know, but he said something. He said, in the point when this accident happened and he was unconscious, he, you know, coming back, he asked himself, what is life when you are just trying to be safe? That nobody knows what the Creator has put in somebody, and we just keep on protecting, trying to live a safe and comfortable life. That he really, really respects the courage I have in trying to do what I'm doing, and whatever it is that for him, he's behind me.
Yeah,
my brother. And you realize that if you stay in that thing, you know, he said something. So this is taking me back to secondary school. That you know, at the point we had a conversation like this thing about coaching and everything. I think
it has always been there. But you never really...
I never knew that it was the thing. Do you understand? I never knew it was the thing. But it still followed me. It still called on me. And so that's why the thing about passion, because you hear a lot of people trying to play down, and they play down because
you make tea for me. See my comes and they break my
I make tea for this guy. Like, do you understand? Like, think about it. Just think about me doing that at secondary school.
Smokes first, calm down.
Just think about secondary school.
One day,
give me a
guy in a heartbreak now. This guy,
I was messed up.
This guy had imagine
you know break your heart. You know the Nigeria again.
You just say she go see how.
Papa first give me tea.
Do you understand?
Calm down, don't worry. He constantly advised me.
You know, so think about it. So that's why the whole thing about relationship has always been a thing for me for time.
Passionate about.
Yes, be passionate.
You know, so I'm just realizing that another very important thing that we should always pray to have, especially as parents, is the ability to see the gifts.
That's it.
That's
it. Early.
Children going through us. So I identify it early and see how we support them.
Let me share something with a friend who always say. If the person watches, they know.
Yeah.
He said, we have this problem where a child wants to climb a chair. We're scared that the child will fall. A child is climbing a table. We're scared that the child will fall. A child wants to climb a wall. The moment you start doing that, what you are doing is you started teaching the child to be afraid.
Safety.
You are limiting the child.
You are limiting that child.
You know,
see this thing?
A child, so in our journey in life, naturally, you go wound, you go fall. It might not be literal fall. But guess what? It's part of the journey. So, you know, when things like that, just allow the child. You can be around to
create the support. But don't stop.
If the child is about to do it, make sure the child doesn't fall and break the head.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't stop the child doing that. You know, you don't want to start discovering that your child has
becomes
something
stop without you.
Without you.
You want to be there.
Yeah.
Listen, I want to be philosophical right now.
Let's go there. Carry on.
But you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So just
allow
be
the
there
person.
guy.
Yeah.
Don't stop. So I agree with you.
Yeah.
It's an important thing because I always say it. There's this analogy I always use, and it can be kind of, you know, I said, you see all of us that are presently in existence, we are worthy to be here. I say it so because some people feel like they don't have what it takes. I said, nature has already primed for you to exist. Think of the billions of sperms that had to fight to get to that egg, you are the one
that came through.
You are the one. So nature has already said there is already a man. So you need to know that out of a billion,
you came from.
You won that job. My brother. Even sometimes if you don't understand this thing,
you don't know
that nature knew what you were coming into, and you want that journey to be that one.
Right.
And think about what you just said about from baby.
Right.
If a baby doesn't fight, it will not know how to talk. It will not know how to walk. You know, a baby is naturally fighting to survive.
Yes.
Right.
And it fights and it becomes that baby. It can talk and all. Then adults come and shut it down because we learned how to try to be safe, how to how to follow a path we have been taught to follow and worn out.
We have been conditioned.
It's conditioning. And that's why someone very important, Steve Jobs, very important guy who said, the people who made all these rules are not smarter than you.
Right.
You need to step out of that box. Get the hell out of that box. So if we don't come to the point where, because it starts with the mind, you must believe and fight with that belief.
Yes.
It's because it's so important to me, because I've seen a lot of people, I've read a lot of people who nobody will hand it over to you. So the earlier you believe that which is yours, and forget the noise out there, and know that it's like Christ will say, so that you will not be the talent that buried. You see, that's another part. You don't want to be the guy who is supposed to solve cancer. Nature has put it in that person, and that person is not just one. He keeps sending it.
Yes.
And that person probably is in one law court being a lawyer because the father said he should be a lawyer. There are a lot of people. Nature has put every gift,
everything.
The awe. Do you understand? Like the awe of seeing Spotlyt doing his thing is the worship I have for God, to see the uniqueness. Now, so the point I'm trying to make is that if you are not doing that, you're not worshiping your maker, you are not expressing that which was put in you to serve others.
Preach.
That's a big problem. Because you're shortchanging
the world.
And that's why these conversations are important.
You're shortchanging.
Do you understand? Like what he has been able to do. I mean, Alive at Dawn.
Oh.
No, we need to talk about Alive at Dawn. How did just
you want me to talk about the whole
yeah. I mean, the vampire. Because I was watching the whole thing on, do you understand? And I was like, Nigerian movie.
Yeah. Are we here?
I said a Spotlyt, do you understand? Like the stunts, that stunts.
All right, so I'm not going to take the glory for this one. I'm going to start with the person who initiated the idea, and that was Leo, right?
Yeah, Leo.
So some years back, we did one short one. So we had this thing where we had a conversation where, he had the idea of doing a zombie film.
He's a young guy.
Yes, he's a very young guy. He walked up and said he wants to do a zombie film, but he doesn't have money. And because, when you talk to people about these things, they tell you, Nigerians won't gravitate towards this thing.
It's you see all those kind of things?
They want to keep us in that box. And he said, you know what? He doesn't want to be in that space.
Yeah.
Spotlyt, what can we do? I'm like, he said, Spotty, I don't get money to pay you, but because I like what you do, I'd like to do a collaboration with you. And I'm like, why?
Let's do this.
I love anything that makes me stand out.
Yeah.
So, and we did the first one. Guess what? When you see box office and it says a film made 500 million, 100 million, 200 million, I know they believe you. That was the first time, first hand, I saw that the money that they made in the cinema is real. So
are you serious? Because I know they believe it.
I promise you,
really,
Akindele's 2.7 billion is
real. Are you serious?
I promise you. And I'm not even joking. So we did that short form content. It was supposed to be a YouTube. So there was not enough money. So we did, you know what? Let's do this first episode. When we did the first episode, all of a sudden he just called me. It was supposed to be on YouTube. And I said, Spotty, you know what? I have an idea. Let's take it to the cinema. I'm like, which cinema you want to carry that short? It was 20-something minutes. And it was like, he said he wanted to take it to cinema. Like, I was doubting. I was like, bro, why? We'll just go disgrace ourselves. Guess what? We put out a trailer for that stuff. You guys don't believe what happened. That's still when viral. Don Jazzy posted it.
Are you serious?
I'm not even joking. Big shout out to Don Jazzy, by the way. They posted it. And that was when we knew, you know what, it looks like there's something here. On the day of the so we're supposed to have, because it's also, you have to pay for cinema.
Yeah, true.
Like,
true.
So what we did was, we paid for 3, because it was just supposed to be a test run. We paid for 3 viewings. That's like 3 back to back.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And we're supposed to start at a particular time. Before they started the first viewing, guess what? We sold out the 3 viewings.
Are you serious?
Oh, I'm going to give you guys I'm going to give you guys videos to show.
Are you
I'm not even
serious?
joking. We sold out the 3 viewings before the first viewing that we're supposed to do. Me and Leo were so confused that day with the amount of crowd we saw. I was like, what the hell is going on here? When we now finished everything, so I couldn't move around because I was doing another project, right?
Yeah.
He now took it to Nsukka. I think it was in Nsukka. I can't remember which of the universities where he schooled. That was another. We went to Lagos. We did it, and we're selling. And we're like, what's going on? And we did it for only 2,000 naira.
Wow.
2,000 naira. So like a 300, you can imagine, like, and other states like that. So we made some money. And guess what? And I started telling myself, wait,
It's possible.
Wait, people really do come to the cinemas to watch film and make this money. Do you know how much you will pay to go and watch 11.3?
Yes. True.
I bet try calculator.
Just imagine 100
money.
people.
So
100 people,
exactly.
Just
So
100.
that was what gave birth. So we now came back and like, you know what? We need to make this bigger.
Okay.
So he now told me, Spotty, I'm going to talk to a few people.
Okay.
You know, the conversation just came and like that. So it was like, I have a fantastic idea. We need to write. Who do you trust that can write this story intelligently for me? I'm like, you know what? I have the right person. That's how I gave. We need to hail this person again. What's her name again? Daisy! So that's how I called Daisy. I'm like, you know what? I need you. Blah, 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 blah. And she was like, I got you.
I got you.
For you. And that's how we wrote the script.
Yeah.
And we were able to raise funds. Big shout out to Leo and Uzo.
Right.
They did it. And
Uzo, Shine. And
yes, Shine and the rest. Leo raised money and we shot the film. We shot the film, and guess what? Oh, by the way, I like to give credit to myself. I made the trailer, by the way.
Yeah. No. Sharp. I watched it.
Oh, yeah. So when I made that trailer, when Leo saw it, was like, Spotlyt, this trailer is one of those trailers that is going to like cause reaction.
Yeah.
I am telling you. See, there's things I feel like I'm not supposed to say.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to say them.
Yeah.
If God is on your side, I need to bring in God. You see that?
Yeah.
If God is on your side, a lot of things
Everything
will come into
will-
play.
Alignment.
Yeah. We released the film. For me, it was not the best time to release a zombie film.
Yeah.
It was January ending. Say when you don't finish December, a lot of
Everybody
spending
dey
and
cool
all
down.
that.
Yeah.
But guess what? We did it. I'm going to say this. We didn't even have enough money to do like a big promotion and all that.
Adverts,
But Nigerians,
Guys, I saw it all over.
carry on for the head. On TikTok, it was crazy. On Twitter, it was crazy. I promise you, we were seeing people that normal, baby, you go beg bros, I bet snap picture with you. These guys were sharing this thing. And they were like, what is going on? The day of our red carpet event, it was crazy. Red carpet event was mad. I was seeing people and I'm like, hey God. I was shaking. I was very nervous. So I know I'm in trouble when I say things like this. My manager will say, "Spotty, you shouldn't say it." but that's
You have to just be real. That's the real. Yeah.
When I got there, I was seeing a lot of people and I'm like how are we able to attract this people, you know, I met people and they'll walk up to you and they'll shake you. So somebody sent me a message that said, thank you for doing this. Let me also say this part, right? When we did this, we sent the film to about 7 distribution companies. They rejected us.
Are you serious?
They said that zombie film, Nigerians will gravitate towards, and Nigerians can't relate, this, that, and this. We now went back. I made a first teaser at the time. That teaser cost like a lot of conversation or more. They started reaching out back to us. So God was really kind to us. We got big shout out to Nile Entertainment. These guys were right from time. They've always believed in us. And big shout out to Nile. Big shout out to the entire team. Mr. Moses Babatokbe, Norway. Shout out to Norway. Oh yeah, these people were amazing. They really supported us. And there's something. Oh yeah. So people were reaching out like saying thank you. It's just nice to see that you know, there's this thing in this industry where, and I understand, everybody wants to play safe.
Yeah, true.
They're not sure.
They're not sure.
Yes, you can't bring 100 million naira, make a film, and it's very hard to break even at the cinema.
Because you have to break even. It's business.
It's very hard to break even. You know, if you make 100 million and you shoot a movie with 100 million, you have not made money.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, maybe a platform like Netflix, Amazon, they take the film. That's where you can be. Because you can fit up, say, oh,
you don't do something.
Yes, you don't give your investor their money back. So people don't want to take all that risk. You get what I mean? So, I was trying to make a point, but you know how these things are. But I mean, we're just very fortunate. We did. I think we did well.
You guys did well. So so there's something else. Do you know that people even started using your movie?
Oh yeah.
On YouTube. Like if you go to YouTube, you'd see where somebody will put Alive at Dawn. Alive at Dawn. The movie, this thing, for their own movie.
Oh yeah.
Like I've seen like.
Do they pay you royalties for that?
Nothing.
No, Niger. We don't have a proper structure for things like that. You can't monitor these things, you know.
And people are clicking it because of that. Like you see, I saw a video, over 280,000 because of that.
We were having.
Sure, get the one. I don't know what time they go.
We were having millions of views on TikTok. I'm not even joking.
Yes, now.
Nigerians. Oh, I really need to say thank you to Nigerians because
Nigerians,
listen, what they did was let us know that you know, truly,
we can support our own.
We're there.
It's not just about supporting your like your dreams are valid.
Your dreams are valid.
Your choice, whatever it is, where you say you want to do, just run them.
Run them first now.
Let them, wherever we want doubt you, go doubt you. They'll meet you.
That's it.
You know. They will meet you. They will come. When they come, they'll come as a fan.
Yeah. They'll come as a fan.
People who rejected us have sent, listen, oh yes, this is if you want to do next time, involve us from the beginning. Sometimes I think the fear is if you don't involve people from onset, they don't feel like a part of it.
True.
But not everybody.
You can't.
So that's the thing. You don't know.
You don't know. Yeah. This thing is.
You don't know what everybody wants at the time. You're not sure that they will even buy it at that time.
They might not even see it. They don't see it.
Exactly.
Like so.
You're not sure that they will buy it.
Another thing is, you know, the fact that I believe that nobody is in an echo chamber in the sense that Spotlyt is Spotlyt because of one or two people. There's a team, you know. Well, sometimes we just think it's just because for me, I know that even when I started, do you understand?
No one is. Do you
understand? So, what can you see about the fact that we can't do it on our own? We probably have talked about the manager now. Do you understand? Like, somebody who believes you.
Yes.
Do you understand? Somebody who sees you.
Yes.
And sees possibility.
And sees the possibility. Like, how important is that?
To have like a team?
A team, yeah. Your people where they ready to run on whatever you are doing.
So let me take you back a bit. When I start, I'm a very free spirit. I'm a free spirit. It means that if I'm in front of the camera right now, if you just talk, oh man, I just said, you're just But you can't be like that forever.
Yeah.
It is not every brand. Yes, it's not every brand that wants to associate with that. If you have to represent certain brand, you know, there's certain brands that don't want you to be too rash, I'm not necessarily a rash person, but you can be too playful and forget yourself. So if you start dealing with certain people, you have to brand yourself, you have to position yourself in a certain way.
You have to package.
Yeah, you need the person.
When you package, you package yourself. So, but what I'm saying is, it's very important for a team because there's someone who knows. When it comes to that department,
that's the person's
understand how it works.
Job, you know.
Nature don't share the work. Finish.
Oh yes, there's someone who also tells you. So sometimes we're stuck in our ways.
Yeah. True.
So it's always nice to have someone else who helps you to see some other parts
that you are not seeing.
That way, you know what they say, variety is the spice of life, right?
Yeah.
So it means that the person is helping to see that, this cup, not only juice supposed to inside, not only alcohol supposed to inside, other things can come in. That way you're able to reach out to different
kinds of people,
audience and all of that. So it's very important to have a team, and not just any kind of team. Remember, when you're starting, not everybody believes you. When you're starting, you can't pay everybody.
Yes.
So you also have to find people who are very passionate. Let me give you an instance. Someone who likes to, the guys behind the camera, it could be people who, you know what, I like what Mr. Victor does. I like what you do, you know. Mr. Vic, you know what? I go to record this content, you know.
That's just
sometimes it's hard to find people like that.
It is.
Because everyone is thinking on what they can get from all of these things.
Yeah.
If you drive down here, they see the kind of car they're already judging and saying, why don't you drive this car away, if you pay me? They run away from people like that. You get what I mean?
Okay.
So it's very key that you find the right people. People, and it's funny how if you are growing, they're also growing.
Yeah, true.
They're also growing.
You have to understand
that.
that.
If you're growing, they are also growing. People, so you can't look for people that are afraid of growth.
Yeah.
Is always the one in front of camera. No. You have to, like, the moment it starts to look good, like, oh, that's nice, thank God. Like, help him to look better.
Yeah.
You know, you can't.
It affects you too. Yeah.
Oh, it does affect you.
Yeah.
So I think that having the right team has helped me to
be
get
where you are.
Before I know Sabi do conversation about money.
Negotiation.
Yes.
Negotiation. You understand? Like, you need somebody
I know Sabi negotiate. Big shout out to who again?
Daisy.
She will document all
Everything.
this thing. She will do all the
We need to
breakdown.
see, bro. We need to see Daisy.
Oh, you need to.
If it's possible, you can bring her.
Oh, please bring her.
She has a
amazing.
lot.
Yeah, we want to have a conversation
Oh
with
my
Daisy because this
documentation.
other side, we need to be able to talk about this other side. You know. And I mean, we need to, because I don't think we even Alive Till Dawn. That's the movie,
Alive
right?
Till Dawn. Yes, Alive Till Dawn.
She's the one that.
Oh, she wrote this story.
She
was the one I
yeah. So Alive. So I think you got like. You should go and watch it, man.
Yes. So for now, it's out of this because we've done. It was a
okay. So it's not on cinema again.
2 weeks. Cinema. You know, new films are coming and they also need like time and all that.
Okay.
So, but it's out of the cinema. Right. So we're waiting for a turn for it to get on Netflix or Amazon, and then
makes sense.
People can get to see.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And let me also use this opportunity to let Nigerians know that. I am also working on my own project.
Good.
Right.
Good.
I can't give too many information. But I like to make statements. Like when my own come.
Go no.
My drink juice. It was like say for my drink juice. Let it come. I like to make a statement.
Right.
Big shout out to people who have done it before.
Right.
You know, we leverage on what they've done.
Right.
We build on it. And we make it better. So big shout out.
That's it.
So
So
I cannot wait for you guys to see what we are cooking.
Good.
When it's out, I'm sure I'll be here again.
No, you will have to.
So we'll talk about it.
Come and talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
So as it is now, what would you say your next 5 years would look like? What's the picture in your head?
That's a very... So you see these questions, but I don't think we think about them.
Right. Yeah, but there will be pictures.
We don't think about
that.
So that's the thing. I didn't know that I'll be here today.
Right.
I didn't know that I would direct a zombie film. I didn't think about it. I would always just stay in that. That's why I talk about having a team of people who sort of help you to, it's like a tree. Don't stay on just the, is it, what do you call that thing? Stem? The one in the middle. You should also branch.
To other things.
Different seats. Yes. Flog me for Greek for
you know Sabi Agric. You know what I know. I don't forget what they call the body. But I know there's branch also. Is it stem or
stem?
That's not stem. I don't know.
I know. At the end, stem.
I don't want to confuse root for stem, but stem.
Maybe we use stem.
Yes. So 5 years. Oh man, I can't say.
Man.
But what I would hope is that at least I have 5 years is a lot. Where I go there? And what that question?
As a creative.
Yeah, of course. I got what is inspiring it is, of course, I believe that there are pictures that
In your
God
mind.
starts to plant
Yeah,
as you go forward,
yeah.
of what tomorrow
want to see.
Yes.
would look like. Because as it is now, some things are getting clearer and you're seeing some possibilities.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you're
So
seeing some
I
possibilities.
think even the project you're talking about is the same.
Oh, it's part of it. Like, we
Yeah.
have a lot. I don't know if I'm allowed to mention names, but
Yeah.
these projects are going to be
Big.
very
Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
I have people that are willing to collaborate.
Right.
Cooking.
The only one of my biggest worries is with collaboration. Sometimes my fear, I think I will put it fear, is that when you collaborate with people, you also have to give room for them to give room to. Sometimes everybody has an idea.
Yeah.
So you give room.
So that they can manifest.
No, not necessarily, but so they can also feel like a part of the project.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
but that also can be a little
tricky.
bit. It's tricky.
Can be tricky.
Tricky is the word because
Yeah.
somebody. I remember one time I have a. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I have a short form content that I constantly put out.
Okay.
Because of the amount of work I've had this year, I've not been able to do any action. I put short form content to kind of remind people of
That
what
this
I
is-
do.
yeah.
This is who you
this
be.
is who
Yeah.
I be.
Yeah.
I be. So
I be.
exactly. So it's called Shadow Agent. So Shadow
Right.
Agent
Yeah,
is
Shadow Agent.
like a next level castigator kind of thing. It was a more rebranded, castigator was when I started. So that's why I keep telling you, I didn't know anything about branding. I didn't
at
know
the time.
that your costume is a
It's
thing.
spicy.
I didn't know that, the prompt is a
way,
thing.
yeah.
I didn't know that, the dialogue, the
Yeah.
conversations, the locations,
those
even
things
to the
matter.
camera, all of those tiny things they add, even your sound, I didn't know that was a thing, but over time I think,
You're learning.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
like Shadow Agent, somebody one time used Shadow Agent, it was supposed to be a collaboration stuff. He used the Shadow Agent to pitch. They said, oh, we love it, right? So they now said who's going to be the director. He now mentioned 2 different names that I can't mention,
Okay.
right? Established names, right?
Yeah.
Guess what happened? They're saying they're going to go through with it. So what that means is they want to create with my idea, but they don't see me as the director.
Yeah, this is another thing.
So
again
these are
in
the things I'm
industry,
talking about. So how will they be able to achieve that thing
Yeah.
that gave birth to this conversation that they're having?
Yeah, true.
So a shadow agent will never be shadow agent without Spotlyt. Because it's my creation.
Yeah,
I know what he can do.
Yeah.
I have like a character Bible
The
of
soul
this
of the-
particular
yeah,
character.
yeah.
I know it. I sabi and well.
Well.
Yeah.
You understand? So I know him when it comes to skills, and nobody, as far as me I'm concerned, you can. If this sabi your work,
yeah. But then,
but when it comes
the
to the
soul of the
execution
thing.
for me,
yeah.
it's a completely different ball game.
Yeah.
And I don't want anybody to listen to me and say this guy seems like a proud person.
No,
I
that's not it.
promise
That's
you,
not it.
I don't
That's
have
not it.
The most part is just knowing that. Let me tell you something, man. Because of the fear of someone not doing stuff very well for me, man. When I started learning editing, I started learning myself. Right? Shout out to Corex Caliber. He's in Abuja here. He's one of those people I look up to, amazing guy. He taught me, right? I can't take that away. So when I realized that, when people started yabbing me, your sound is bad, I will go and watch YouTube tutorials. I would have given it to somebody else, so they don't go fit do it for me, I will go and learn it. When it was time for me to learn some other, I started learning VFX, I started learning this. When it was time for me to learn, maybe I want to change the color of your shoe, maybe I want to convert this shoe to maybe like a metallic, whatever. I started learning all those things myself. One by one
To
by
allow
one.
your
If you go and meet
creativity.
someone will tell you to go and bring 1 million naira, and at that time maybe I not get 1 million naira. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But I still wanted to
I
do it. So
recognize this.
I grew doing this thing, knowing that the things that you would have to learn and do by yourself.
So-
You get what I mean? So I've stayed with that. It helped me a lot.
Yeah.
It helped me to grow. It helped me to not depend too much
on people.
on people. And he also taught me how to use the smallest thing. People always think, oh, it's by camera, right? You guys are using really good cameras here.
Thank you.
I can use the smallest camera
Yeah.
and create something.
skill, yeah,
And
there's
you know
a
what will
skill to
happen?
it.
And you know what will happen, right? You will not come and ask me what camera did you use. What you'll be more concerned, how did this guy achieve the things
How
that
did
was
you
in
achieve
front
the-
of the
yeah,
camera,
yeah.
not the camera. And that's the thing.
Yeah, because some people have good camera, but they don't know the power of what they can use it to do.
You don't know what you want to do. So the content that you're creating is also very key. What you're putting in front of the camera is very key. Important. So where do I see myself in the next 5 years? Let me get back to. I think that some of the projects that we have on ground that we've not been able to put out yet, I think that I see them coming to life. Like I have one, like you guys already know, I'm thinking of making it a proper series. It's called Shadow Agent. He's almost like an ordinary guy, but he's not ordinary. He's very skillful. He's like a military, but he faces people with supernatural like strength.
Okay. Makes
so sense. So that also makes sense because I've started taking courses in AI.
Oh,
right?
wow.
So what that means is there are things that I could not do. And let me also drop this back. AI is, a lot of people, we are rejected for a long time back. I have rejected AI for a long time. But I now realized that, listen, instead of saying
this is the reality.
Yes, this is
the future.
People will leave you.
Yeah.
So I started, keen. So some of the things that I thought will require so much money, I think that when I'm done with the course that I'm taking, I think I'll be able to achieve those things without having to break the bank, So
sometimes, that's what needs
where
to
do
be
I see
done.
myself in the next 5 years? I think these things that I've been afraid to achieve, I think I see them.
Make them
it was going to become a possibility. So Shadow Agent is one. Is very dear to me, and I think is something I'd like to, and some other projects that I can't put out the names yet. But that's
nice one. Nice one. I mean, we're rooting for you.
Thanks, my G.
By all means.
Thanks, my brother.
You're making us proud.
By all means.
Shout out to our gifted class.
What set was that?
Don't call out. We don't take.
We don't owe.
OG. 2000.
But then
2000 is
26.
26 years.
26.
Secondary school. We're old.
26. But you guys are still looking sharp.
We're trying. The Lord is our muscle.
So as we start to wind down, I think, what words would you have to tell the younger people
who are
in this space that you are now, who struggle with the things that you struggle, who are passionate about
something,
but are confused on their next steps and how to navigate. What words, what advice, what would you tell them from your heart? From your heart. What would you tell them to do, not to do? How you tell them to watch, think, what advice?
So this is a very important thing that you guys have mentioned, right? So here's the thing, right? We're in an industry now where people believe that when you are 19, when you are 18, when you're 17, there's one 19-year-old Rema that is doing so well, you can make it like that. I promise you, it's not every 19-year-old that is going to become a millionaire.
I tell you.
Right? So what that means is everybody's time is different. Some people will make it at the age of 19, some people will make it at the age of 18, some people will make it at 21, 25, 29.
30, 40.
But what I'm trying to say in essence is don't be distracted, right?
Don't be distracted.
If you are distracted, it becomes a problem. There are people who are branching out and doing, illegal things just to be able to support what they are doing. There are people who people don't believe in them. There are your folks who, even your immediate family will tell you that you can't, you can't do it. So you need to stay focused. Just you need to believe in yourself first. It's very key. Believe in yourself.
Before anybody even
believe in you. You need to also listen. You need to be also be willing to try things out. Just try it out. Will it fail? Will it work? Don't always build. I don't try this one out. It no work. No need for that one. No, you don't know when it thing go. Just stay, be consistent, just keep doing it. One day it will pick. Every popular influencer on social media, but they don't just blow. They started with zero until people they get 1.something million following, and people are taking advantage of all of it. Don't be in a hurry. Don't use another person's life to take. Just everybody's story different. You get everybody. Just find
just keep moving.
You. Be comfortable with what you're doing. In no time, it will happen, but it's not going to be easy. That's just the only thing. Just have it at the back of your mind. Enjoy what you're doing.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy
the process.
Enjoy is very key. It's very key. Peace, they worry me, but yes, enjoy.
Yeah. So that's why, you know.
I know.
So I mean, this is Spotlyt Raw.
Right.
Yeah. Happy to have you here. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share. Wait for our live till dawn. We'll be out. And Castigator, go check him out. I mean,
you guys follow me, by the way. Spotlyt.
Follow him.
OTLYT_.
Yeah, Spotlyt.
Follow
you can't miss him.
DM me. I did follow back at the tribe.
Street.
Follow you on
Instagram.
TikTok.
You're on TikTok.
TikTok is the same.
Same thing.
YouTube. So YouTube is just Spotlyt. At Spotlyt. SPOTLYT. Yes.
It was a nice one. It was a nice one. I wanted to have this. This is my homie, my brother for
another
95.
Guys.
Back in the day. Yeah, the guys still need it now.
I don't know how they did it for me. How they think they still leave from that year? But they took my right shit. Tired guy. But yeah, it's nice to link up with you.
Yeah. Brother, 31 years.
It is what it is. It is what it is. By Victor and Casey.